Today, actually it's the last day before Boris will arrive. So today we're preparing the dock, all the fenders, all the lines, make sure he has a good spot to dock, and we go through the procedure. Of course he sailed the whole trip by himself, but docking in by yourself is very hard. So that's why we have a team here to help him. Make sure everything is ready for that. And then we're preparing the trip back. So all the food, the safety, the clothing, and make sure that we can go back to Alicante as soon as possible.
We'll have to lobby hard, otherwise we'll actually got a mooring.
So this morning we're going to go and get the gear that we require now for the boat arrival from the storage container, and basically get the fender inflated and just the gear ready to go for whatever time Boris arrives tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we get there to the container?
Oh, we're borrowing a van off another team.
That's cool.
We're
So
just
every
driving
team
it.
is helping each other.
Yes, yeah. We'll help each other with these sort of situations because none of us know what's all going on, and we've all got little bits that we can use from each other, which is nice. It's good to share.
How about we put the springs on the pusher ribs and there's
Just
a
balance.
fore and up.
Yeah.
Then at least we got the balance done.
Yeah, we can do that.
Why don't we do that?
A long one and a short one.
How long can we stay on the first dock before we have to go to the school?
They said 50 minutes.
50.
Yeah.
So almost what? 4 days before we leave? 5 days?
Yeah. Planning the 27th.
Yeah.
26, 27.
Saturday, Sunday.
So you're gonna take care about me?
Yes.
Because it's my first one.
You're going to take care of us, Antoine.
Yeah.
Take care of each other.
Yeah, we have to take care of each other.
Yeah.
No, but
Have you crossed that lucky before?
Yes, I did, but solo.
Oh, nice. Okay, girl.
You're going to have to deal with us now.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it will be. I think it will be better, like not to be alone, to be able to show experience.
yes. So you did it once.
Once the other way,
but the other way,
from
yeah.
Europe to the Antilles,
Okay.
and that's a way back. So I was very happy.
And you did?
I've done it 3 times.
3 times. And only once, like, which way?
Yeah, only going one way, but then one time was through to the southern hemisphere, to Brazil.
Okay. So 3 times. And you?
Same. 3 times.
3 times as well.
You've done it the other way as well.
No, only from the Caribbean to Europe.
So
Only
it's
the way back.
Yeah.
it's all our first time coming back. This
no, I've
exact
done this
route.
all the time. I've never done it from Europe. To
Ah,
Europe.
right. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you've always done the other way?
I've always done Caribbean
right.
to Europe.
How long did it take?
One did 14 days and the other one 8.
8 days.
Yeah.
What boat was that?
That was in February this year. It was on Scorpius, 100 foot.
Still on the boat.
Yeah, that was fast.
And 14 days, that's more or less what we should do now.
Yeah.
To be in Alicante,
To be in Alicante.
because we have to come through the Med and past Gibraltar and stuff. And,
Yeah.
and because we have to go around the high pressure, we have to go north first.
So first a bit of upwind,
Get to colder places.
colder places, and then we try to get the wind in our back,
Yeah.
and hopefully we can use a bit the foil.
Yeah, well, for sure we need to be able to use the foil
Yeah.
to test the boat.
Let's see how the boat is when he arrives,
Yeah.
and the captain.
Yeah.
And
It
the
would be
cat.
super nice if we can catch up with Biotherm. That we have
When
2
do
boats.
they leave?
Ah yes.
26. And if not, we have to sail very fast.
Yeah.
We can be faster.
They go to Alicante as well.
Yes.
Ah yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be so nice. to have
Yes,
2 boats,
and
then
it
you
could-
push a bit.
yes.
Then you see the navigation and you can talk with each other. And
And if there is a problem,
Hi guys.
yeah. On this trip back, as Boris will not be here, you would be like the main skipper.
Yeah,
You'll be in charge.
So you are like the boss.
and the boss of
Where
you.
was the boss? So
And is it the first time for you to be on this position?
Yes, definitely. On an IMOCA for sure.
So it's also important this trip back for you too, I guess.
It's definitely a big test, I think, to be used to it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, everyone's. I'm not gonna like be pushy and like tell you do this now, like.
No, but
It'll be, yeah.
I think for your confidence as a sailor, it must be also very important
Yeah,
to
definitely.
always go forward.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
And,
it's super good, and as well, we'll do skipper some legs as well in the ocean days,
Mm.
where Axel will be as well. So with the crew we have now, so I think it's super good for you as well to do this. And actually, I find it quite relaxing.
Yes, me too. And Jan, I think is going to be also good
Yeah,
for you to
exactly.
have like a guy with experience
Yeah,
here.
to get the experience from someone like Jan will be super helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a very good, fast sailor, so
Yeah.
yeah, I look forward to sailing with him
Me
as well.
too.
but
I'm going to be very happy on this trip, I
it's a
think.
nice experience for all of us to get used to
Yeah.
being on a boat together for this length of time.
Yeah.
And we'll have the satellite connection and everything like Boris now, or a little bit less?
No, we will. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I can do my preparation like on the ocean race.
Yeah, yeah.
This is my office. 2.5 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be really good to really try to get into this racing mode.
Yeah.
And it's the last long offshore before the
Yes.
start of the ocean.
Perfect.
Let's go. Our van's here.
Yeah man, Pointe-à-Pitre, le départ, yes.
Where are we?
We are, I don't know, next to the container, and we're trying to get the thing we put from Lorient to come here with the container. Everything we need for the way back. Also the fenders and the mooring lines are in this container. So we're going to prepare Boris' arrival.
Crazy drivers around here.
No, you're crazy, go away!
This has been moved about 6 times since it left Lorient.
So Lorient,
Lorient has been in and out of containers, and it was near the front of this container, so they had to move it out every time people wanted their stuff.
here is the box I prepared back in Lorient. Got my new boots, got some clothing, and I've got the most important. I've got the water housing. Ready to shoot, action. See? This was very important for me.
Like, can you tell me like what was part of the cargo?
So, say 40% food, or say 30% food, 10% safety. So we have more life jackets, TPS suits, because we go with a crew of 5 back. And of course Boris came by himself here. And dock lines, fenders, sleeping bags. Not so much, one pallet. And everything goes back on the boat now. There's no container going back to Alicante or Lorient.
So you're in a hurry. Why were you in a hurry, you said, to leave?
Now, well, we packed a lot of food in Lorient, including nice French chocolate, but it's 30 degrees here, so we better be quick.
We just carried 1 each, and then just put on footpath there. Here we are, Rivals pontoon. Come on, Boris, we're waiting for you.
The first bird in a long time.
Happy to see Boris in one piece, Will.
Yeah, very happy. The boat looks in great condition. Boris is looking tired, but I'm sure after a bit of food and a bit of sleep, he'll come back round and realise he's done an amazing achievement to get this new boat across, and yeah, really cool.
And I use the sheet, there's so much tension in the sheet.
Really?
It must be good to see your team, no?
Yeah. Feels like you had been here all the time. It's just waking up to the correct watch. I had a few funny nights where I was thinking I was alone. One moment I stood here and thought the foil was gone. You know, I was like half asleep at night, and I was thinking, I lost one foil. It was like a dream, and I just went out to check. Oh no, it's still there.
I'm glad it's still there.
Very excited to see him back and welcome him to Guadeloupe.
c'était passionnant de voir et je suis très content que ça se finisse comme ça, avec un vrai duel et que ça soit pas que Charlie qui gagne tous les courses tout le temps. ça le rend un peu plus piquant l'affaire. Voyage de validation de bateau, c'est vraiment le mode course pour moi. So I'm happy to be back on land. It was a bit long at the end, being a bit behind. That was kind of the first time for me, being far off from my kind of sportive objective. But at the same time, I told myself everything is good. The boat is floating. We are still in the race. We are finishing the race, and so the main objective is accomplished. The qualifier aspect for the Vendée, but also the aspect of just validating a new boat. Many people had told me when we started in February after the Vendée, aiming from scratch, building a new boat for the Route du Rhum, the timeline to be able to do the Route du Rhum. Most people said, it's impossible, we're not going to work with you. And so we did it nevertheless. I mean, not in the best circumstances. I would have wished to be a bit better in the race, of course. But it's happy with it. Am Anfang hatte ich auch ein paar andere Schwierigkeiten und auch meine Routenwahl war so ein bisschen defensiv, weil ich das Boot noch nicht so gut kenne. Also am Ende des Tages war das Ganze so ein bisschen eine Validierungsfahrt, die aber auch wichtig ist jetzt für die nächsten Schritte und den nächsten Programmpunkt des Ocean Race, dass wir alle Probleme, die wir jetzt gefunden haben, die bringen uns wirklich nach vorne. Wir haben viel über das Schiff gelernt und ja, ich habe nichtsdestotrotz auch ein Transatlantikrennen alleine gesegelt und bin darauf stolz, hier angekommen zu sein, sicher mit dem Schiff und keinen größeren Schwierigkeiten, vor allem, dass wir nicht aufgeben müssen.
Look at me. What